Well, not that I can see all of them, but yes, they're actually still out this morning. None in the feed barn, none in this barn. I'll let them come in so they can get their grain. 55 degrees this morning. I didn't even look at the humidity, but another pretty good dew. The whole machine shed roof is wet. Of course, the bin roof's wet. I don't see anything on the tractors, though. Fenders on that one. Anyway, hopefully it's not as hot today. Today was scheduled to be 80-some degrees, not 100 degrees. Kind of like yesterday was scheduled to be 91 degrees, not 100 degrees. And the yearlings are still out too, I can see. And it looks like a couple of cows getting breakfast. Probably more than a couple. But anyway, since I'm going to wait on that, I got other things I'm going to do. Look who's here. What do you know?
Hey,
Blakely.
who's that? Who's that?
Quit staring at the dogs. Hurry. Oh, yeah, that's Blue talking to somebody. Probably somebody walking up on the road. Not that I can see from here, but that's what he does.
I looked like a deer for a second.
Oh, well, could have been that too. Apparently she had breakfast with Maury this morning, so she still got
a little
face
bit. Did you eat part of a sandwich?
Somebody should start brushing her hair in the mornings.
This is how she comes to me.
Poor kid.
Well, and the curls are kind of hard to...
Yeah.
We need the scrunchy stuff. And this up here, it does actually curl. After her bath, we scrunch it and it curls. What?
She says, I know Blue's over there.
Yeah, Blue's right there. Is that Blue?
There's Blue.
And this a rainy girl?
Yeah, laying where the
Yeah.
lawn irrigation water ran down, so he's got a cool spot.
But look, there's Grandpa.
Hey,
who's
look,
that?
There's everybody in YouTube land.
Hey, who's this?
Everybody in YouTube land.
Say hi. Can you wave hi?
No, just not feeling it this morning.
Yeah, TT's over here, so I know what you need, kid.
Working with spaghetti. I just threw it all away. I had a big pile of frickin', it was black duct tape they had it taped up with. We got extra pieces on here that don't get used. I don't know what to do with them. I'm seriously thinking cut them off back here and cap the wires, because that one hasn't been used in God knows how many years. Same with that one. That's the power wire. No idea what that one is. That goes to the console. That one is a module. No idea what. That's what it says in the book. It's a module. And we got 2 relays. Not sure why they are that far out, because that's the baler plug there. I mean, they're what, 3 feet of wire away from there. Also have an extra ground wire required from what I found in the book. It may be strictly for those relays. I have no idea. But I got to get this in there. Do it while it's not scorching hot. I mean, this is the first morning I've been in the shop because, number one, it's been too freaking warm in the shop. And number two, I've had too many other things to do before it got too hot. Had no idea where to mount this. Got the nice bracket. But I thought I had the other day, and I did some measuring this morning, rough measuring, because I don't have the plug out of the hole. That's like 1 5/8 or 1 3/4 hole. That's what that needs. And where the remotes are, there. Well, there's 4 holes on that side with plugs in them. Appear to be the right size. And since I know we'd probably have to cut bolts off anyway, I've had to do that, taking 3 points off other tractors. I'm going to cut this side of that chain, give it inch, maybe 2 inches, then put something on there so the chain can't slip off the end if it ever comes down, because I want to keep that for the drawbar support. I don't want to lose that. We've had, knock on wood, we've had good luck. We haven't broken a drawbar. We haven't broken the back of the tractor. And the previous owner of our old baler, I don't remember what model John Deere he had it on. I want to say it was an 8320 maybe, but might not have been. That tractor might not have been made at the time. Whatever it took the place of. Up at his place one day, he was not happy because they were waiting for a rear casting, because why? They dropped the big baler on the ground when the back end of the tractor broke. Took the drawbar took the back end of the tractor off. So that is, he says, hey, do whatever you have to do to support it. That's why that's bolted solid. That drawbar don't move, period. And that's why the chain's on there. And the bar is on there simply because the 3-point would settle on this with the tractor off. And when that sets down onto a drive line, it bends drive lines. We didn't need that either. So anyway, that's what I'm trying to do right now. Fun. I see somebody coming. Wonder who it could be.
Big step.
Hey, it's
Good
Josephina
job.
Cool Chick. What you doing, sweetheart? Huh? Just gonna, walk through, grab everything you grab, stay out of the spider webs. Those rooms are full of them.
Come here.
She says, no,
Come here.
I want to run. I want to
Come
run.
here.
I want to run. I had to move my mess back here. Dogs were in my way. I got that far. Separated, shrink tube over each wire, shrink tube over the group of them, and they're going to get taped down. And figure the rest of it out. What do you think? I think you should be doing this for me. That way I don't have to do it, except I did kind of warm up a couple of fingers. Focus. Yeah, a little charge. Because the tube I put over each wire, I bent over. I bent those over too. Just seals everything. I don't think those wires go to anything, but if they go back to something and something happens to them, I don't need an issue either. And somebody hurts.
It's gonna be noise up there. I'll just
Because they're going to push on you. Oh, Blakely.
So I'm gonna go with. But me and Omar are gonna
What
go
you
with
looking at up
contacts.
there? What's up there you're looking at? Huh? Yeah, open drawers, stuff like that that ain't closed yet. Because, well, it's hard to get close enough to reach them. Yeah. Ooh. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Chubby faced.
What?
Chubby faced.
I'm right here. What? I'm right here.
She's gonna knock your ass over backwards. Don't step back because the dog's right behind you too. Anyway, there, we got to see her again before she goes to the big town. Well, not the real big town, but the next big town. Huh, Gooby Butt? What are you? Oh no, you're looking above that.
Sockets. Those are sockets.
She's looking like right in there. I thought maybe she's looking at the Freightliner emblem, but
Those are sockets.
Ty thinks she's trying to look inside the box.
She's been doing that lately.
She's checking stuff out.
I think your battery's charged.
Oh, yeah, they probably are. They've been on there for probably all week.
They're charged.
I don't like leaving these things on. I totally forgot they were in there. I've known a couple of people that had issues with not having a shop in the morning because these chargers can overheat. There. That's why it's on a strip with a switch. Where it is, it's in there. Wire is run. It's still laying right there. There's a square tube in here. It's run through with the rest of the wires. From there forward, I'm just gonna have to zip tie it up. And I might be adding onto the power cord because I don't really want to have a plug-in outside. Because when this is pulled tight, that's all the farther in the cab that's going to end up. So I think I'm going to be adding on to that. Wish I'd have known that before. Now I can't get it to stay up here. So yay. The other plug-in, I don't know if you can see it or not. It's like right there or somewhere. I don't want to be too far away from there. And went in and changed Mom's bandage on her elbow. She says, "Hey, I need somebody to do this." I have a friend in there too. I keep seeing them go in and out of there, but there hasn't really been any bee activity around it. So anyway, her elbow's looking pretty good, especially compared to what it looked like. Keeps her happy for a bit. And I just checked the temperature since I was out of here. And believe it or not, it's the same outside as it is in here. So not too bad. A little after 11:30 and all the cows are now in though. They made it longer than yesterday. That's a good sign. Well, I gotta put that in yet. You have to add on to those, I know that. I'm assuming the black one would be ground, red one maybe battery, blue one probably off the key. I got a diagram says what they're supposed to be there, so. And I knocked the operator's manual off where the switch is going to go, and looks like there's room to, if the old switch is here, then this one's going to go up here. And I haven't found, I know I got a bunch of 3-wire loom, so I can add on to the plug-in for the console, well, for the baler to power the console, all that crap. I just haven't found it. I think it's in one of those buckets behind everything. Yeah, good place to put a bunch of shit, huh? And it's been a screwed up afternoon. Brother-in-law called and says, "Hey, you home?" Called Becky right after her and Ty got back. So he come out, looked at what we're going to do in the basement, and we discussed it and enjoyed some time in the basement where it's cooler. And then I came back out here and really haven't got very far. I mean, I got this end of it done. And the wires actually. There we go. It's plugged in. I'm still debating that wire hanging there is for the moisture meter, moisture tester, or whatever. And I'm thinking about poking a hole in that plug right above there and then fastening that wire to it so it don't fall out. And just leave it on the tractor too. That's what I'm thinking about. The bad thing is what I see is it's kind of a pain in the ass because if you got to switch tractors, it's, yeah, not their better idea, I don't think. And they may have to take those big bolts out, shift that. I don't know yet. I got to get the other part of the drive line up here and figure that out. That's not going to be a fun job because that piece is heavy. No matter what, it's heavy. So, anyway, this is what I know. I know it's hot out. It's over 90. A lot cooler than it's been, but it's still plenty warm. I mean, I've been out here like 3 hours longer than I have for the last week almost. And she's still ain't ready to go. But hey, I finally worked on it last week, right? And hopefully tomorrow Ty will actually help me with it. I put her to work changing those hay dog springs. They're so much fun. Be nice if the twine box could just swing out of the way and you get to them. But, you know, I'm not sure which ones are broke. I just know she said there's 3 of them. So anyway, that's the day for now. I think I'm going to head in, find a cool spot for a bit, and maybe come back out later. I don't know. We'll see. And I'm thinking I might have to put a battery in that because that's way, way, way off now. Anyway, hope you all had a great Thursday. Hope everybody has a great Friday. And we will see what tomorrow brings.